people. How's it going? How's it hanging? How's it slanging? And all that other good shit.
Hey, hey.
Dadpool, the
What up,
greatest,
DP?
the legend. We love you. We do. Keep doing Dadpool. Listen, trust me. Please keep doing what you do. We love it.
Yeah, brother.
You give us more
That's
of
the
that
point of
freaking
it.
energy. You give
That's,
us that energy.
that's the
This,
point of
this,
it. We need our community to grow. So make sure you're telling
yes,
people
yes,
and sharing that shit. But we
yes.
love the interaction, buddy.
And let people know. Let people know that we are one of those shows between the whole or all of our shows that we have. We talk in the comments and all that. We answer the comments as much as we can. We talk in the comments, people. So dive in here. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. But Dadpool, I'm glad to hear from you.
You know,
And
I've made that one of my goals and one of my things to every day, no matter what. And I'm getting myself into the routine. I'm spending like 45 minutes to an hour checking all of my socials and then going back to what I'm doing. Even if I'm not doing anything on the social, just so that I'm in the mindset of doing it. So make sure you guys, whoever watches this, whenever you do, if you get down in the comments, if you leave a message or something, know that I will get back to you and I'm making a priority because you guys are the reason. The community is what we do this for.
yeah. And to your point, Dadpool, I will say let's double tombstone pile drive this by
Hell yeah.
Kane and Undertaker right into the casket and just make it a buried alive match. And just, yeah, because this movie was bad. Like, it had cool elements. This beast thing right here looked cool. They took way too much to get to it. And then when they show, as far as like showing it for a good amount of time, when they show it to you in the beginning, you get excited. You're like, hell yeah. And then you have all this other extra army, typical corny army bullshit to where they find some facility where some bullshit's going on like this. And it always ends up being like two people left. And basically how this was good, James.
What up, buddy?
Okay. We miss you, man. We miss you. But what was I getting at? I mean, I'll say this: it wasn't horrible. It wasn't horrible. It was bad though. It was bad acting. Again, the best thing was this, whatever the hell this beast. It was a what they call it, a hybrid, half human, half fucking some experiment they made in the lab.
Gotcha.
And it's just like, what the fuck, man? Like, there's so many ways you can go with this, and you have this thing right here, and you don't use it enough, and then every time this thing kills and rips something apart, you don't freaking show it. Don't show it. And for a movie like this, you needed it bad. Like, had they showed the kills with these things tearing people up, just the shit that they do, I'm not even mad at that, Dadpool. I'm not even mad at that. A 3. I feel like I feel like you're being nice.
Yeah.
I feel like you're being nice, but I will say because of that, the storyline I think would have connected better if the acting was better.
Okay.
I do, because I don't think it was a terrible storyline. I think they did drag out parts way too long. But again, it was one of those simple ones you could follow, the typical some craziness going on in the facility. They have it on lockdown. Of course they have their own little militia or military that's protecting them, and fucking nobody knows about it. The government doesn't know about it. There's rumors and some other all that shit. Or the government knows about it and they're dirty and they're funding it, but they're keeping it under wraps because they want to make weapons. You know what? Because they want to make weapons out of this. So yes, the government probably does know about it then. Because I mean, doesn't that sound like some shit the government would do?
Aren't they doing it right now? Aren't they doing it right now? What happened in Vegas?
I have no idea.
You know, it's done. The cat's out the bag, man. The cat with the marble of the universe on his necklace is out the bag. So I've come to and kind of made a realization in watching these movies recently. We've had, I think, three situations where they've been Shudder movies that we've been reviewing over the past, I want to say, like month or 2 months. Because I took like a month and a half off, 2 months. No, I took a few months. Anyway, so the last few times that I've been interacting with you guys, it seems like it's been like Shudder shit.
It's been
Yep.
a few, yeah.
The last one, God, what the fuck? This one, Jesus. But here's the realization as you were talking that I made, and it clicked in my brain. It clearly has to come down to budget. It clearly has to come down to
Yeah.
their image,
But
right? Because they're a suspense slash thriller slash horror thing, but it's cheaper to make more suspense thrill than it is to make horror, even though they did get a creature out of us here. But things like CGI is expensive. Things like effects are expensive. So I think
yeah.
they don't have the same budget that, let's say, Netflix or
But
Hulu
but but
or
but see, this is the part that's unfair for you, not because of you, but for you because you missed out on some really dope movies that me and James have reviewed on Shutter. Like there's one on there called Terrified. I highly suggest you guys watch that movie. It's dope. It was dope. It was a good movie. It was dope. And but I do get what you're saying. Shit, even maybe about a month ago, 2 months tops. Good Night, Mommy.
okay.
Great movie on Shutter. Really good.
Okay.
There's an American version of it. I believe it's on Amazon Prime, and then there's the German version. I prefer the German version, but I also say the American version. Like if I gave the German version a 10, I gave the American version a 9. So if you were to watch them both, I would say watch the German one first because that's the older one, which is from like '08, and the other one's from like 2017, which is weird, but
That's awesome. Yeah, I wholeheartedly feel like with situations like this, especially now, don't get me wrong. I know there's a subscription based fee or whatnot, but at the same time, I don't think they have as much of a client base. You know what I mean? So I'm sure they don't have as
oh,
many
Shutter.
partners. I'm sure they
Oh
don't have
yeah,
as many
yeah.
partners.
No,
I'm sure they don't have as many writers or even directors. And then, like I said, effects gets expensive fast.
but there is some dope shit on Shutter.
But this was lackluster.
But that's the cover of the movie Terrified, and you see some shit like that in that movie.
I bet they do. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying that you're
Oh
more
no, no,
likely to run into a little bit of a subpar movie or par movie than you are because of budget. You know what I mean? I mean, look at the NBA, look at MLB, look at NFL, right? You have all these teams, and out of all the teams, there's always a worst team. And either way, they're shitty, but they still got to get paid and they still got to
yeah,
fucking play the game.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I mean? So you still got to do something and put something out and have something for fans to fucking come to and want to buy merch and all that shit. So, I mean, that's
Mhm.
kind of how movies work too. You pump out as many as you can, right? You get better as you grow and your fucking skills develop and shit like that. And then as you start to display more of those skills that develop, people then in turn are more confident in you and allow you more freedom, which for you means budget for your project.
I think they can grow from this.
Oh,
The crew that did
absolutely.
this film, I think they can definitely grow from this. And I'll say with a bigger budget and I mean, yes, you could say better acting, but let's just say they still use the same crew because then you have the familiarity of with each other, and maybe that'll help. Maybe get a couple more. I don't know.
It's interesting because like you said, it's not horrible. Like it could have, you can tell there was potential. You could tell that they
Yeah,
were kind of onto something and they could have made it better, and there's definitely better ways to do some of the shit they did, but still lackluster, very very just plain Jane bland, like A for effort, but it's
mhm,
still a F in the class, you know what I mean?
yeah. Dadpool, this right here, I wanted to bring up because the one dude didn't he get bit like in his
Yeah.
foot when they were crawling through the vents? My only argument I'll say is it was just a bite to the foot through the boot versus a straight bite to the flesh on the arm, like tearing his arm up, biting. That's my only bail I'll shoot to it. But other than that, it makes zero fucking sense because it was like in movie time, let's say, not in the time we're watching it, but in movie time, it was probably a couple hours since that, at least an hour since that scene, since they crawled through the tunnel and all that shit.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? So if you feel like that infection would have moved up through his body more and faster, but again, shoot at the bail, it bit or scratched or clawed through his foot. And I don't even know if it bit him. I think it clawed him through his foot, through the or in his foot through the boot. So again, maybe it just went through slower. Maybe it went through slower because it was like a claw, and not a bite, saliva, and all that other stuff. Yes, I know there's still. I'm just throwing shit out there, people. I don't know. I'm trying to help the movie out a little bit, because again, it wasn't horrible. It wasn't horrible though, man. It wasn't horrible.
There's no need to help it.
Like I'm not even mad I watched it. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
watch the movies, you're just like, oh fuck. Like I had to watch that shit, man.
One of those that like I could definitely do without. I probably won't go back to. I don't recommend it, and yeah.
I don't recommend it, but I'll never tell you not to watch a movie. I'll say watch it at your own risk. Again, best parts is this motherfucker right here. So, Chris.
Yep.
Question for you, good sir. And Deadpool, you watched this movie, so I'd love for you to speak on this as well. And whoever else is in here that watched this movie, I'd love for you to also throw in your input. And if you watch this later on, throw in your input. What would you do to change this movie for you to like it more? First, actually, before you answer that, what's your rating for this? I ended up giving it a 2.
Yeah, I was gonna say 2, 3 at best. You know, like Deadpool said, I'm right there with you guys.
Do you want me to say 2.5?
2. I'm good with 2. I'm good with 2. 2 is where my gut was at. My body was telling me.
I'm only asking because you said 2, 3, 2, 3. So I'm like, I can meet in the middle. Or I can meet,
that's kind of where I was, you know.
But yeah,
how could I make it better?
How would you make it more? I won't even say better because somebody may love this movie. Let's say, how would you make it more entertaining for yourself and possibly for others that would enjoy what you enjoy? And
I probably just
you too. Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. I probably just play off of the creature more and their abilities and like the whole dynamic of fear and the hunt and stuff like that. I'd probably add a little bit. I mean, the acting was. I don't know why I'm looking down. I'm recollecting. I'm trying to think here, but yeah, I'm trying to still be upbeat about this movie. I'm trying to be, just so I keep my energy up. But I think they did it the way they wanted to do it, and it is what it is. The only way to make this better is to kind of redo it as a reimagination and do things right this time. Like, you can leave the story exactly how it is, just have certain events unfold a little bit better, have certain actions take better, have certain effects, have certain things. But other than that, yeah, you just gotta, the whole extraction thing.
You want to dive into that one more a little bit, Deadpool?
I mean, it's okay, but at the same time, it's almost kind of like Army of the Dead situation where they kind of went into the building to get somebody and they had to get out. But
Army of the Dead did it better though. But like for this, what I'll say for myself is show the kills, show every single kill with the creatures, show most of the kills with the creatures, like all the ones that they show in the movie but they show off screen, show those live. That's one. That's a big one right there. My next one would be show more of the creatures, maybe have more creatures and have the creatures escape to where the two little army things, wherever the hell they were, have to team up to stop these creatures from getting out. Say they're all, because wherever they were, they had to fly to. So wherever they were, they're on some island. This island's on a facility. That way, if anything escapes, they can they have to see how far they can travel, and then they finally find out that these things can go underwater for however long and can whatever, you know what I mean? Like or they just don't even breathe. I don't know. I'm just throwing that out there to where they can possibly get to wherever. Maybe they can, or I mean, on top of that, some infected people, they're still people. Say they get off the island or whatever, boom, they're landing in wherever they're landing in. So I don't know.
It's funny too because I kind of wish, like, I think that's kind of a common thing and a common theme of what they're doing. I guess people are either tired of jump scares or these filmmakers think people are tired of jump scares because they're tired of how things were working before and the old formulas and what worked. Because I feel like they're going for more suspense and action these days. So instead of it being a jump scare, it's more of a buildup and oh, what's gonna happen, and then more action stuff. Like even with the screams, there aren't really jump scares. Now it's more visceral.
Nah.
It's more, you know what I mean? So it's like I think that's kind of what's always gonna be. I even felt that way about The Last of Us. I think I'm on episode 6 or 7 in the first season, but I feel like they haven't showed those creatures enough. But at the same time, I'm playing through the game again, and I'm like, okay, it does take a little bit till you actually run into them in a building or something. And that, but at the same time, I feel like for the movie, they could have gave it a little bit more of the oh shit, that's what they are, or this is what's happening type shit to show the transition stages of it.
But with that, I'll disagree. But I did see the whole first season, so I guess after you watch the whole first season, you may change your mind. I will say that.
Yeah.
But I honestly, I love the way they did that whole entire. Which I need to do a I need to review those. I need to review those over on Patreon. I think.
There you go. I'll do that with you for
I
sure.
need to go back and do that. Yeah, because I'm working on one right now. But I'll let you guys know on the live. The next one's definitely going to be The Last of Us, especially because it's so new still, and season 2 isn't out yet, and season 2 is guaranteed to come out.
I'm like maybe a couple of hours of playtime, 2 or 3 hours of playtime away from being at the point where they're at right now in the series where I'm watching at. So that's why I started playing the game again. I was like, you know what? I don't want to go past where I played to before the first time I played the game. So now I want to get past it, beat the game, and get ready for season 2. Nice. And I want to be along with the show on it. So
I would love to say that I'm going to do that, but I'd be lying to you guys. Like, I would love to do that, but again, if I did, I'd be lying saying I'm going to do that. That's what I should have said.
Nah, you're good. But yo, if you guys, hard heads want to watch some of that gameplay, you can come on over to my channel every once in a while. I'm on episode 3 coming this week for The Last of Us playthrough on the remaster.
Nice.
Yep.
Nice. Which, by the way, people, really quick before I pull this up, Dadpool, I want to say this. Friday the 13th, the game.
Yeah, we were just talking about that.
I want to start maybe some of these Friday nights or some of these late. I usually game late at night, but anyway, it's usually Fridays and Saturday nights. Start getting some parties in there before this game, because this game is going to be done, like 100% completely finished. We can't play it anymore at the end of 2024. So we should have some parties here and there until we can't play it anymore.
The whole horror community, let's go.
Hell yeah, I think it'll be a great time. Jason, I don't know if you heard me, but if you have the Friday the 13th, the game, we want to party on there. We want to get a party on. I believe it's like 8 of us at a time. We could do some eight on, some 8s.
There you go.
Some 8s, and if we have more than 8 people, we could do 2 different games if we want. We should really get to this game, and I mean, if you don't have the game, they're selling the game, I believe, streaming for like $5 in hard copy, which I do want to get another hard copy for like $10 or $15. So, and then the DLC is like $1 a pop, $1 or $2 a pop. I thought it was cross-platform.
I haven't the slightest.
I'm not sure either. I always thought it was, though. But if it's not cross-platform, anybody who has an Xbox can easily hop on there with Dadpool too. This ain't no. What is that?
I mean, we could always even set up something to get everybody in the chat in Discord, even though we're not playing all at the same, in the same game with each other. We can still be in a chat.
That's a great idea, because that would also make it easier for the people who have a Nintendo Switch, like myself. I don't have Friday the 13th on there, but that's not the point. The point is with the Switch, like there's not a chat like there is for PlayStation, like there is for Xbox. You have to download an app on your phone and then use your phone to chat, which makes zero sense to me. Makes zero sense. Like, I'm supposed to be away from. Yes, I know I'm still maybe on a social thing, but I'm gaming with you. Hey, you know how we game together. It's me and my 3 friends gaming.
Yep.
Headsets, because we're all adults and we can't just come hang out. Like, our wives are like, what the hell is it? Why is he here again? Both of you, get the hell out. Get the fuck out now. So that's why we do it like this. It's safer and it's smarter. But no, what I was getting at was the Discord thing. I gotta reshuffle my Discord, but I definitely want to get that in, one that's specifically for gaming. And maybe I'll even break it down per system, and then have one that's just every system together. That way, if certain people are playing certain games on Xbox and all that other stuff, you guys can talk on Xbox. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Stuff more, but Yeah, I think I'm gonna make that happen because that would be a really, really fun thing to do.
I just realized I think there might be, didn't PlayStation just release recently a Discord app, maybe 6 months ago, a year
I think
ago?
it's only for the 5 though.
Oh, dang.
Which I'm hoping, let's say, because it starts with the P5, I'm hoping with the P5, with the new Xbox, and from systems on out, they just put Discord on there because that makes the most sense.
Yeah,
It makes
I
the
mean,
most sense
it's
that
for,
way. Because that way you won't get cut. You know how, like when you play cross-platform games and you're in the game chat together, but when it goes outside the loading screen to do something, when it
yeah,
goes out, you're kicked out for a minute. So if they have a Discord thing, okay, boom, this is this is the Discord chat we're in. Blah blah blah. We're playing
right.
this game. Blah blah blah. Which I would even do that, or if I can let other people create that or do that, or maybe have you be a moderator.
I got to
And
figure that shit out too.
me too. Hey, we'll be learning on the fly. But I'm just saying, just for certain things, maybe if like 'cause you do Fortnite Fridays, if you had like a Fortnite Friday thing where everybody was playing Fortnite with you, just wanted to shoot the shit with you for whatever reason, boom, go to Worst Damn's Discord, Fortnite Friday Discord, and that's where he's gonna be at in the game in the chat,
Yep,
and
yep.
talk to him. Yeah, yeah. Damn, look at this, great ideas.
Yeah, whole another subject. But either way, sub
Next.
and I'll play with you. Send me your PSN if you sub to my Twitch or my Kick or any of my streaming platforms, and we can play some matches together.
Oh, same here, but more so with the horror games.
Yeah.
Fortnite, maybe with Fortnite, I still have it. I delete it and bring it back all the time. I just play it because other people play it. Like I just really just run through the game just to shoot the shit with people. That's Chris. That's all I do in that game. Same thing with Call of Duty.
Yeah, don't know. We don't do that around here.
Yeah, see, you okay? So look at that, Deadpool and Jason. You guys can definitely connect.
There you go.
Friday the 13th on Xbox. But I'll tell you a game we can all connect on is Zombie Army 4. I believe that one is cross-platform, and that one 4 players cross-platform. So that one we could definitely do. I play with 2 other people all the time, so we could always use another guy. But I mean, even if we had to do 4s and 4s and just all be in the same group chat, and switch up every time if we wanted to, and all that other fun shit.
That's true.
But yes, and then have a Discord channel. Boom, and we're all set. And the cool thing with Discord is you can use it on your phone or on your computer, so you don't have to have a computer, just a smartphone, which I believe most of us do have. If you're in here in the chat, you at least have a smartphone. There's nobody up here on the old school Razor flip phones watching this shit. And if you are, I have so much respect for you because this slow as hell. Because them shits don't know what Wi-Fi is. Them shits don't know what all that other stuff is. Trust me, I had one of them damn phones before. My bill used to be wild just using MySpace.
Yeah, seriously.
Like, yo, I gotta cut this shit out. I gotta add this to my plan now, man. I gotta add the internet to my plan. I was trying to save some money being cheap, but bill coming back a couple $100. Nah, I don't miss that. Oh shit, man. Oh shit. Let me tell you guys what's coming up on Thursday, real quick.
What's that?
Actually, I'll tell you guys the rest of the week. Then we'll dive back into some more random horror. But Grizzly 2, Grizzly's Revenge, which I know is going to be ridiculous. George Clooney and Charlie Sheen are in this damn movie. And Laura Dern, whoever she is.
When is this from? Holy shit.
And then on Friday, late night Friday, we are doing the Sawyer Massacre, which is a fan film prequel of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Excited for that. And then we're going to
Bro, this shit's from 2020?
Oh, Jesus. Grizzly 2? This?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Laura Dern, Charlie Sheen, Louise Fletcher, John Rhys Davies. Wow, from 2020. So this is fucking recent.
This is going to be rough.
Wait. No, I'm confused.
You'll be looking at
this said 2020. No, it says 2020 right here. Wait, is there a different one? 37 years in the making. Wow.
That's crazy.
So, yeah, it was originally made, I guess, in 1983.
That's nuts. That doesn't even make any sense. 37 years in the making, and they came out with this.
Fuck it. The theaters are closed. Let's put some shit out.
They did.
2020.
Yes.
Woo! I'm excited for that one.
Hadouken our way on to these movies, and Spinning Bird kicking it on the way out.
My camera.
And this is like you just said, Worst Damn. This is one of those ones where, for whatever reason, I know they're terrible movies. I've never even seen the Chun-Li movie, but I know it's gonna be horrible. Street Fighter, I always hated it as a kid. Spoiler alert. But I'm excited to see them just because of how they're one of those ones like they're so bad, they're terrible, but you're not mad you watch them at the same. Well, I can speak for the first Street Fighter. I don't know about the new one. But I wasn't mad. I watched it as a kid. I'm just like, this movie sucks. The game was way better than the movie. Street Fighter, the movie, the game. Did you guys ever play that? We used to play it on Sega Dreamcast.
That was based off of this?
That was based off the Street Fighter movie. It was the same.
No, I never even bothered. Once I saw Game Pro gave it like a 1 or a 2 or some shit back then, I was like, I'm never gonna need to play this.
See.
Game Pro was a magazine. It was a publication back in the day that would give you tips and tricks and tell you. So think of IGN today, but in paper form.
Basically. Actually, not even basically. That's exactly what it is.
Yep, on a newsstand. What was a newsstand? It was a place that had newspapers, magazines, fucking sometimes some movies, depending on what they were.
I'm gonna try to get that game again. I don't have a Sega. You have a PS1. I do want to.
Bro, you got to take a look into the whole fucking like world of like all-in-one game thing, emulation things and stuff that they sell on like Amazon and shit. Fucking insane. People are hacking their fucking Switches, their fucking PS4, 5s, the fucking Xbox Series X's to be like all-out emulation machines. Some places are selling this one thing that's got every single game for every system ever made.
That's wild. Look at that. Look at them graphics.
Bro, that's Street Fighter, the movie, the game.
Yeah,
that's mocap from the fucking movie. That's crazy.
Yes. I'm getting this game again. I'm playing this again. Don't you guys worry.
What was that? A PS1 classic?
PS1. I think we had it for the Sega. We had it for the Sega Saturn.
Sega Saturn, gotcha.
But yeah, it was on the PlayStation 1, and I will. Shit, I may get a Sega Saturn just because I want Sonic Adventure. No, because I want Sonic Adventure Part 2. That's the one with Shadow in it.
Bro, you could get it on PlayStation Network, homie. I'm pretty sure, or on your Switch.
You know what? I'll look into that.
Yeah, buddy. Might be like fucking $4.99 on sale.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna get Street Fighter on I'm not gonna get that Street Fighter on either one of those though.
No, you're not gonna see if the PlayStation Store got it for like $39.99.
I don't think they have it. I just Googled it and it said it was on PS1 and Saturn. So
I mean,
it didn't say anything about the PlayStation Store. I'll look at some point. But I want to get that. You know, another game I really want for the PS1, but I don't want to pay the price for it. And
what's that?
Perfect Dark.
Oh, bro, the one for the N64.
Sorry,
I love.
Not Perfect Dark. Sorry, Fox Hunt. Perfect Dark is a dope game, but
I've never heard of Fox Hunt.
Oh my gosh, let me show this to you guys really quick.
Yeah, never heard of it. Yeah, we ain't talking horror now.
It will be in a minute, but I have to show you guys this game. It was like it was a spy movie video game thing, but it was my shit. And I wish I had it in my life right now. Just to blow it up. So ignore the graphics, people. This was back in the day. Like you do like certain. It was like one of them games where you have certain
with FMVs.
Mm-hmm.
It was all full motion videos.
El Chacachera Tacos. I still remember that. Like I want this game.
Looks like a movie.
A terrible one, but it does.
Capcom.
$175 for the PlayStation.
Bro.
For the computer, $20. for $20 for the damn PC. I can't play it on my damn computer anymore. I would get it. $60 for this one. PC, PS1, 140.
Bro, there isn't like a fucking PC Windows 98 or Windows 2000 emulator. That's fucking funny, bro.
Look at this. $60. I would pay $60 for the PlayStation, especially sealed.
But then you would unseal it.
I don't give a fuck about that because I want to play the damn game. I'm just saying sealed, $84 used, one owner.
Lord have mercy.
Case only game manual. Not even the damn game. You're just getting the case.
No game, no manual. You trying to get $85.
That's.
What are the chances that somebody has a perfectly good fucking disc, but they need the case?
Yeah, and they're gonna pay $85 for that. Not me. But yeah, I'm on the hunt for Fox Hunt for a hell of a lot cheaper than $1.75 for the PlayStation.
That's nuts.
That's nuts.
No, thank you.
That's disrespectful.
That's crazy, my guy.
It is. It is. Makes you wish you was around to some shit. It was my cousin's game, but still. I wish I would have borrowed it. You know that borrow where you just borrow something and don't give it back for years? Oh shit, I forgot I had this. Yeah, man.
I got one sitting right on my desk right here from like 5 years ago.
See? See? I forgot I had it. I thought that was mine. You knew it wasn't yours. It says my name right on the cover. Oh.
Like, how you know these drawers are yours? Got my stains and my initials on it.
Oh, shit.
But so Grizzly 2 Revenge Thursday.
Yes.
This movie was another bag of shit.
Half a bag. Friday. I'm excited for this shit right here. The Sawyer Massacre. Indie horror.
Okay.
That's gonna be fun.
Where did that come from?
What do you mean?
When is that?
Friday night, like late night Friday.
Game playing. Gotcha.
Yeah. Usually I play game. If we don't do it Friday, it'll be Saturday.
Okay.
But I'm excited for that. I'm super excited for that. Prequel of TCM. I've seen the trailer for that before. You guys know I usually skip trailers, but it was a promo thing. I had him on the podcast to help promote it, so I had to watch the trailer.
It's funny because I thought it was gonna be a bootleg Texas Chainsaw, like a knockoff, when I saw the post in the group. Which, by the way, if anybody's listening, the Horror with Sir Sturdy group is back up on Facebook, so go and join.
Hit that join. Which next episode, I'll make sure I have the group link right in the description, right out in the open for you guys. I still got to make a couple updates. I literally just got it launched, I think Sunday. I'm slowly kind of just getting things back. There's gonna be some more. I'm gonna have some more fun with the group. I'm gonna let you guys know this. So, for one thing I did start doing, which you guys that are in the group and you guys that will be joining the group, you people that will be joining the group, after you get in there and all that stuff, of course, what I'm going to be doing weekly, I'm going to start having the post drop, which I'm going to schedule it out. So I don't even have to remember to do it, but I'm going to schedule it out every single Sunday at 12 o'clock in the afternoon Eastern time. It's going to be a post saying, like, what movies did you watch this past week? And then at the end of the month, well, no matter what day the month falls on, a lot of those are automatic posts. That's how, otherwise, I'm just going to do them at 12 o'clock Eastern time, 12 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. But the end of the month is going to be, what is the best horror movie you've seen this whole month? Like, what's the best horror movie you've seen this whole month? And that's going to be a post for that. And that way, boom, 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 boom. I'm thinking of I think I'm going to start doing a post, which I'm going to do it maybe a couple times a week. But for those of you that like to share your own content, I don't mind that. Yes, please share your own content, but also give back to the group. Like, join in the conversations, post other things in there to start combos, not just about your content. What I'm thinking of doing, I'm not going to set it in stone yet. What I'm thinking of doing, though, is maybe having just like a post where you could just post your content on that post every couple of days. You know what I mean? Every couple of days a week. Type of deal. I'm thinking about that just to kind of make it so it's that way. Everybody that posts their content, it's right here in one section. It's right there in one section. We just, I'll make the post. Boom, you guys drop it all in the comments. People can go there, follow your stuff, like your stuff, join your stuff, and they'll do that maybe twice a week. Maybe like the beginning of the week and the middle of the week, twice a week. Boom, boom. And yeah, just to kind of so it's not flooding the page too much. That way, if people want to find shit, they can go to one post or two posts or whatever. So I'm gonna start doing that. I'm gonna get that getting that going sometime this week for sure. Just to again make it more fun. I want people to go in there and have fun. Yes, again, post your content on those posts from when that starts on out. Also, start conversations, have fun, have conversations, join the conversations. Let people know what you've been watching on those other posts. Let people know what you've been watching. Let people know your favorite movie of the month, because that starts fun conversations. That could start some future friendships. Honestly, I can't tell you how many friendships I've started in horror groups and horror podcasts that have became like really good, real friends. Not just, you know what I mean, over social networking. Who knew? Me and Chris became really good friends over social networking. Technically, I mean, we had a mutual, which made it a lot easier. But still, it took this shit to help to compensate. But no, seriously though, all that fun stuff, And if you guys have TikToks and Reels and all that, I'm gonna have some things on there for it as well, just to post that, just strictly for like TikToks and Reels and stuff like that. Because I always find horror related, of course. That's another big thing I am pushing with the group this time, is make sure any content you drop is horror related. Otherwise, it will be deleted, because we want to keep this horror. I don't care if it's horror comedy, but just horror related. It has to be horror related. You know, you guys are no bullying and all that other bullshit.
Read the room. Stay within the context. Be respectful. No hate speech.
All that. I just throw it in there. I'm trying to, because Facebook deleted my group last time, so I'm trying to just, be good.
Because he was friends with the Germans.
See, he's putting stuff out there.
Scheiße.
Hey, I like people, man. I'm just saying. But yeah, the way I'd make this movie better, though, is to answer that question that I was asking earlier. For one, take away the majority of the middle stuff, especially with the one guy and his friend are just kind of running around through the woods and they get to the facility. Like, take all that out. Say he's talking to his girl on the phone. They get dropped off in a helicopter. They're at the facility. They're outside the facility, and it starts up there. That takes away about, I felt like, a half hour to a good 40 minutes of the freaking movie. And I'll go back right up to you in a second, Dadpool. I didn't forget about you. And anyways, take all that out. Have the quote, because that was like filler to me. Have the filler be where they're kind of walking through and then they find the doctor and then they kind of walk through, but shorter. And you see more of these things if you're gonna have it go inside the building. But I still go with my first thing of letting them escape. Have not, just having a lot of them escape and having it to where these two guys here and whoever else is with them, their team, have to team up with, with the other guys that they ended up shooting. They're killing because they have to kill these beasts, because it's like they're on the line of, okay, say their boss is somewhere else safe, how it usually is, all that other stuff. If these things get out, we're screwed. Their boss is the governor, the top official, blah, blah, he's supposed to be the good guy with his hands clean, but he's not. How usually. And yeah, so he wants them to, he's like, listen, by any means, you got to destroy these things. Even if you have to team up with these guys, just don't let them know too much. And maybe that kind of way. Definitely a lot more gore in it. Show the freaking kills. And just, oh man. I felt like they tried too hard. Like, I'm trying to figure out how to say this without sounding like that. I felt, fuck it. I felt like they did more than their talent level. They try to do more than their talent level. As far as maybe with the script and with the acting. Not trying to be disrespectful. I'm just saying sometimes you take a few more steps than you should have. And it's like, maybe I should back up a little bit, kind of simplify it a little bit. Because again, the ideas weren't horrible. I think some things were stretched out longer than they should have been. And it's going to be a halfway decent movie. Honestly, if you clean up a few parts, like we've all discussed, this movie could probably bump up to like a 5, which is not bad at all. Especially with my type of rating, because you guys know I go from -10 to +10. So easily a 5, maybe 5.5. I don't know. But we'll see.
What's that?
You should host Twitter Spaces and talk about horror. I've been in a few spaces and they're engaging. We need a horror one. You'd make a great host.
Interesting.
I like the sound of that, man. I really do. I really do. I appreciate that. I may have to look into that. My whole thing is I have so much on my plate though, so it'd have to be honestly it'd have to be like one of my late night things instead of a gaming type of deal. And even if I only did it for like a half hour, 20 minutes or something, just to kind of test it out. Just because everything else I have like so much, and then I don't want to cut family time out with the wife. You know what I mean? That is like the most important part. So, but I will. I'm definitely gonna check it out. Definitely gonna check it out. Like I said, my late night times and stuff. Maybe even here and there doing like a different type of watch party. Like we're all watching the movie, but we're doing it with the Twitter Spaces where we're, you know what I mean, being the annoying minorities in the movie where we're talking, kind of having fun talking through the movie. Make it like a fun horror comedy or something, like a fun movie. Dadpool, you're a fucking genius. I swear, man. You are a genius with a capital J. Not just the G, the whole J. Whatever makes that whole sound, that's what you are. Genius.
That's funny.
Damn, he's great. But yeah, and just shit, man. I was hoping that this movie would have been a lot like seeing the movie cover alone. It's a pretty cool cover. I was like, this, you know, it's intriguing. And that kind of reminds me of something you'd see in a video game, like that monster thing right there.
Yeah.
But they just didn't. It was rough. It was rough. You know what? I need to take a breather, people. I have two things to show you guys. Let's start off with this.
New York's Tech Valley region is home to a video game development cluster, ranging from small independent studios to internationally recognized names. One Upstate is a new developer expo coming to Albany, New York in August of 2023. Join us for a day of panels and speakers, networking opportunities, vendors, and an after-party that will be all about the games. One Upstate, a celebration of games and the people who make them. Visit oneupstate.com for more information.
I got one more for you, and I'm going to ask you guys, did somebody say stoner snake?
Oh, God.
Yep.
Snakes have roamed the earth for more than 100 million years. What happens when one snake partakes in one of man's favorite vices?
Let me make sure I understand you correctly. You blew weed smoke into a snake's face, and somehow it gave him mutant powers? And now he's eaten all of our edibles and all of our weed, and he's gone on a fucking killing spree?
Coming on 420, this snake gets baked.
What the fuck are you looking at, you damn dirty ape? What, you want the banana? Fuck you. Here, you want it? There's the banana. What you gonna do? Impress me.
Owie! Ouch! Eee. Ah! Ooh! Ah! Ah!
Dressed as an ape, coming in to stab me with a banana.
Stoner Snake, blazing your way in 2025.
All right. Before I pull up Dadpool's thing, I think this is a compliment. I think you'd be perfect for this movie. Just what what part got me is the part where he's like laughing and being all loud at the end. That part right there, I was like, Chris would be perfect for this type of freaking movie. And I mean no disrespect like that, because I love these type of movies, and you know that. You freaking know that. How do you feel about that, though?
I'm good.
You're good? You would pass?
I'm good.
Shit. Sign me the fuck up.
Yeah.
But guy pool right here, going back to the movie.
Story has been told too many times. It's just not good. Why is a creature but others turned infected zombie-like things? Right? Exactly. And that's what I mean when I said if we were to go back and just use some of the premises, but keep and do things right, like, make things coherent, make things make sense, make things, like you can't go, okay, I'm going to go against the grain of what is the norm for zombie or whatever these mutations are because of a virus, and then go to exactly what the norm is. And then they were a mess.
They they just tried to do way too much. Like I feel like at the end of the day, you have a creature like this, you made it into more of an action movie than you did a horror movie. Make it into a horror movie. Take away all that action shit. Like, cool, have your cool knives and stuff. But not, you don't like when you take when you put the guns in it and so many guns in it, it kind of takes away from the horror aspect to where it's like, okay, it's an action movie, you have a bunch of weapons and blah 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 and all this other shit. Versus, fuck it, go in the woods with just your knife and all this other shit and fucking make it scary, make it dark. You've seen these things. Here's another thing that really bothered me with this movie is you've seen these creatures in the light so much to where after a while it was like you just got so used to seeing them. I'm not saying they showed them through the whole movie, but there was like no fear. There's no fear. Like it would be so much better if you seen these in the dark more so, and then you didn't see them until later in the movie. Like say right here, that picture right there, if you see one, was like the first time you see one like in the light, and then maybe later in the movie you see like a full thing and do a full attack, and that's where you see the kills and stuff. But here and there, you're just maybe hearing them in the shadows. And then here's another funny thing, and the wife kept pointing it out is Extraction cross with Resident Evil. Oh shit.
And that was really the vibe. And that's why I made the comment earlier about Army of the Dead, because I feel like this is what they think everybody wants. And I think it's kind of because of the Disney Marvel fucking situation and how it's changed so much of like how entailing that was and how interactive that was and how everybody fucking gravitated to it because it had comedy, it had action, it had fucking heartfelt shit. Like,
yeah, but the thing with that though, is horror is different because we go to horror so we don't have to see all that.
I know, but what I'm saying is because the film industry is the film industry. I feel like that's what they're formulaically trying to do now is make things more enticing to get more people there. So if it seems like it's going to be more of a thrill ride or an action-y thing, you're going to get people like me. You're going to get, your stereotypical jocks or military rah guys.
I'll say this though. I'll say if they did, like say they did that with horror, which I know they're not going to do, but let's say if they did that with horror across the board, what you're going to do there though, you're going to lose your core fans.
Yeah. But that also creates opportunity for more indie that gets better, that creates more opportunity.
Not necessarily. Well, I mean, yes and no. For indie, yeah, because then those core horror fans are like, you know what? Fuck the films 100%.
Yeah,
we're strictly indie. Then those indie people, you're right. The indie will blow up. But Hollywood horror though, they're not going to be too happy. Like, oh shit, we're making all these movies and nobody's coming to them.
Yeah, but there's only one way to find out. They got to go through the process and the pain first. They got to lose a couple first in attempting it. And then fucking.
I don't think they'll do it. I don't think they would do it across the board though, because if they would have, why didn't they do it years and years?
And that's why it's kind of nice to have certain movies like the new. Is it a new Conjuring or is it a new Insidious?
Insidious is actually coming out next July 15th.
The one where he's like in the MRI machine or some shit in the trailer.
I didn't watch the trailer. I skipped trailers, so I couldn't even tell you.
Oh. Yeah, either way, I think it's that. I think it's that. Is it the same universe?
Insidious, yeah.
And Conjuring?
No. Those are two different universes. Huh?
It's the same guy?
Yes, Patrick Wilson's in both of them. I believe he directed this Insidious Part 5. I believe he did direct that one, though.
Okay. So, yeah, which one of those movies. That's why it's kind of a breath of fresh air to get something more paranormal. That's why it's also nicer to get something more
supernatural. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because this shit gets old after a while. You know what I mean?
I
And them jumping on bandwagons all the time, like fucking Cocaine Shark and all these other things, and Mega Meg and Mega Meg's Meg. Like,
Yeah.
stop.
But we're still gonna watch it. No, Deadpool, that is very true. But Shudder does have some really good stuff.
Yeah, and that was literally the point I made initially, was that I've just come down to understanding that when we're going to be reviewing movies now that come from Shudder, more than likely I'm going to get something that's par or subpar, and it's strictly just because of budget. It's strictly because they don't have the same resources that, let's say, a Netflix has or Amazon has, or you know what I mean, for shit like that.
Dove's movie reviews. How's it going, man? How you doing? I'm doing.
How you doing, my guy?
Hope you're doing good too. And we still got to link up, man. I didn't forget. I know you got some dope shit coming out. We gotta link up. I love this. I love this. I love when people are connected. I love it. I love it. But ooh, do tell.
What happened? I don't have the chat up. I got my thing full screen.
This reminds me of Alien. I enjoyed this movie.
Really? Cautious. Be cautious, my guy. Alien is a very coveted science fiction horror, very jump scary. I don't know. I didn't get none of that vibe from this, my guy. You're entitled to your opinion, but caution with the big names.
I would love to hear that connection, man. If you have explain it to us, I'd love to hear the connection with that. I would love to. I'm intrigued. I'm gonna disappear on my camera for a second, so I want to take a bite of food. I don't want to be rude, but I'm still here. Don't worry.
Oh, sorry, I eat on camera all the time. I didn't know it was something that you never said nothing. I've even asked, like, you good? Everything okay? Is this cool? And you're just like, yeah, I'm gonna fuck. Okay.
No, I don't give a shit. I'm just today is different.
He's gonna have some salad. What were we saying there? Dove's opinion there. Yeah, I was with Deadpool on this one, Dove. I got a little bit of the cross of Resident Evil and oh shit, what was the other one that he mentioned? Yeah, Chris Hemsworth Extraction cross with Resident Evil. Which I'm about to watch those Extraction movies, so I'm kind of excited for that. But yeah, I feel like it hit its mark. It missed its mark on a couple things. The pacing wasn't that great. I was expecting more. I wish we would have seen more of the creatures, like we said. Story okay, and that's why Sturdy's initial question, Dove, when you before you got on, was how would we have made this better? And I basically says take the premise of the movie and how they did it with the zombie or whatnot, or the creature or whatever, but just do it right and elaborate it correctly and kind of not really fit the bill for what's the norm, but at least work with that and massage that to be something a little more creative. I feel like they had room for some greatness here, but at the same time it was just at best, and that's if you're really generous with it, in my opinion.
It says nothing like it, but the tone certainly and the themes execute similar. I agree with that. It's very similar.
Okay, I'm trying to think of
it's similar
how far out I need to come on when I'm looking at it.
He doesn't even mean like shot for just like little bits. It takes little things from Alien, which I do agree with that.
Like this whole thing here, like when they're face to face and the little mouth starts to come out at the chick and stuff like that.
I think just the way it was. I mean, with the whole, I haven't seen Alien in years. I honestly haven't seen Alien enough to even really answer that question.
Alien's just a very dark movie. So the suspense in it is it being so dark and feeling so cold and like you're in space and the machines are around and then you got this thing that starts to hunt you. Like it's creepy. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That's where Alien for me comes from. It's more of a creep factor and a oh fuck. And then it turns into this crazy, strong action movie as kind of time goes on.
I wish this was creepier. Like, again, you take a lot of that action stuff out. Because here's another thing. You take a lot of that action stuff out. You take that budget from all that action and all that wasted stuff. You put that more towards the horror stuff, more towards these being out.
And that's what, yeah.
Here's the thing too, is you don't have to see them a lot, and the ones that you see in a distance don't have to look this detailed. Just like from a distance, you can kind of see a silhouette of them.
Yeah.
But
one of the things that I liked about The Last of Us was how it explains the transition and shows you different stages of the transformation when you're infected with the fungus or fungi. And that's kind of cool to me. Like, that's really cool to me to watch the process where typically, back in the day, you would get the bite and then the oh no, and then the body convulsion or the blood, and then you're a zombie. You know what I mean? Or you'd be looking away and then all of a sudden you're a zombie. So I like that elongated kind of how it would go. You know what I mean? Like how long it would take for you to start showing signs or symptoms, and stuff like that. I kind of like that. But yeah, they don't do enough of that with movies like this.
Yeah. Another comparison.
Yes, absolutely. Doom is another good comparison. It really is. And I'm sad about that because that also means that we're appropriately scoring it around the 2-3 range.
I've never seen the Doom movies, but it sounds like I shouldn't even bother if it's like this.
Bro, it's one of my least favorite, almost I won't ever watch it again movies.
Okay.
Not just period, but of the Rock's, because I don't want to have things soil the greatness that I have in my mind of our people's champ.
Yep. I respect that. I understand it.
That movie is just
that's why I refuse to watch Fast and the Furious. I'm just like, nah. I'm a fan of a few of these people in here. I don't need to see them in a bad light.
You haven't seen any of the Fast and Furious movies?
No, I've seen a few of them. I just stopped because I'm just like, okay, this is taking the whole route that's that route. Okay, now it's just a freaking it just takes away. It takes away so much. Like I'm like, okay, look at the cars. Now it's like, oh my god, family, shut up, stop making those damn movies. They're bad.
This is supposed to be the last one coming up now, number 11, supposedly. And supposedly it's going to get a little bit closer to back to what the original shit was with the cars, some street shit, some fucking black market shit, some cops and robbers type shit. So we'll see how this all goes.
That is very true. There is a lot of parts where it is dark in this movie. And not even like the parts where it should be dark. Oh, you know what I also want to go back to really quick before we do, stay for a few more minutes before we do wrap this up, is how many times did the lady have to tell them to be quiet, to like quiet down because these things go off of sound? How loud were they through most of this damn
Let them
movie?
die! Let them die!
But they didn't.
Let them die!
I mean, technically they did at the end, I guess.
Close the door behind them and let them fucking die.
But it's like, come on. 2 more Fast movies and spin-offs with The Rock. Huh. And a spin-off with The Rock, not spin-offs. They need to just put that movie in park and stop it. That's what you need to do. Reverse it furiously and then put it in park. Put it in the garage. No more of that shit. No more.
Bro, everything's blown up but that garage.
Yeah. I mean, but if you want to cast Chris in the movie, then make more.
I'm in it.
There you go.
I'm in there like swimwear.
There you go. Just don't kill him off in the first 45 seconds, and don't make him be a
No. You gotta put me in the mix with Tyrese and fucking Ludacris or something.
That's what you want to be with around.
You gotta have me going back and forth with them.
Do you have to be like some sort of mechanic that does some special turbo shit? Like, yo, I'll get your car to go fucking. If that's a yes, it's gonna be the typical one that say the first 14 you did just blow up. But
oh my god, you can call me Jesse 2.0.
Oh my
It's like, yo, we went into the Spider-Verse. We got the other Jesse. He's a Puerto Rican from Queens.
Chris gets to go to the barbecue. There you go. You're invited to the Fast and Furious barbecue, I guess.
Yeah, buddy.
I know you're going.
I'm the reason they made the rule. First bite says.
But okay. You're in the Fast and Furious. They're like, listen, what car do you want? What's your like signature car or whatever? That car you have to have, or that car you get during the movie. But here's the thing. You have to destroy it, or destroy it if it's a whole CGI ish, but you know what I mean. So what car are you picking? But something you actually do really enjoy outside driving.
It's got to be destroyed. See, and it sucks because Brian, man, and Paul Walker, I can't do that to him because I love the Skyline and I would fucking want a Skyline, but I can't do that to him. So I got to think of something else. I don't want to go American Muscle, but do I?
I'll even say to make it that little cheesy, funny scene that they do in every movie where you're like, no, why? Take me, all that other stuff. So what car would make you do that?
It'd have to be funny. It'd probably have to be a Chevy Cobalt.
That one right there? A Chevy Cobalt would do it?
Chevy Cobalt.
It's all souped up and all that other extra crazy shit.
I really can't. Bro, Brian had a fucking Evo in part 2, okay? Mm-hmm. Brian had the fucking Skyline in part 2. Brian had the Skyline in fucking 4, 5, 6, 7, fucking 8, fucking 9, fucking, and then he had the Supra. I can't take that. What the fuck am I supposed to take? A fucking Corolla with pop-up headlights? I can't take the fucking RX-7. Fucking Dominic had that shit, and the Hispanic dude from part 2.
You don't want that.
I can't take Monica, the Integra.
Let's go back to the Hispanic. That's just his relative. Of course he has this. That's the role they would give you if you took that car.
It would have to be the rotary fucking Mazda or something swapped with a rotary motor. Or a fucking Toyota. Fucking Corolla.
You could have American Muscle if you want. I mean, just saying. You don't have to have the typical, okay, it's the Spanish guy in the movie. Give him one of these cars.
Yeah, they're going to give me a 74 Impala with fucking airbags. I'm going to be driving a lowrider. That's what they're going to do. Whoa, we're being racially appropriate. Fuck you.
He's not Mexican. Stop doing it. Who said he was Mexican? Well, hit that guy over there who said he was talking for him. Stop. You'd be like, stop listening to Sturdy. How many times do I have to tell you that? And don't listen to Henry either.
They got the lowrider bouncing with Biggie Smalls coming out. Yeah, he's from Brooklyn. This doesn't match. This isn't what we do in Brooklyn. This is not what we do in Brooklyn. We shake the whole block in Brooklyn.
Like he'll fill you in on the New York City stuff. We'll give it you with the Spanish stuff. Like, don't you think he should do that too? No.
I can't work like this. It'd be like, yeah, they'd be like, yo, what happened? Nah, I couldn't work under those conditions. Those people don't listen. They don't understand. They never lived that life.
Who was it? It was freaking Aaron and Henry. they just kept telling them what I wanted in the movie. They were lying.
I told them I wanted a Kanish. They looked at me like I was crazy. What the fuck's a Kanish? I walked off the stage. I was done.
Oh, man. But yeah, so we want Chris to be in the Fast and the Furious if you keep making these damn movies. That's what we're getting at. In this movie right here, stop doing these types. Make them scarier. Focus more on the horror and less on the action. I'm telling you, you'll have a better... When you go in the horror, you'll have more people grasping towards this because it's a horror movie. It doesn't even always have to be the best movie. Just creepy, scary, some cool kills.
You know what? I'll even say this. Tone down the action, because don't completely erase it from the fucking formula. Let me get a little bit of some fucking nice action, whether it's hand-to-hand combat, some guns blazing, some muscle flashes, right? Let me get some of that for a short period of the movie, but make the whole fucking premise around it up until that point so fucking eerie and scary and so built that it erupts into that. And then when it goes back down and the crescendo's over and we're back to the low, it's nothing but creeps, hair standing on your arm, for the rest of the ride until you want to give us either the end climax, the unfold, the reveal, or one more big action sequence, whatever. But you gotta make it creepy, you gotta make it scary, you gotta make us feel it.
Yes. So, Chris, before we bounce on out of here, because I have a few things coming up, what do you have coming up that you want to let the people know what to look out for over on Worst Damn Gamer?
All right, so check it out. The YouTube channel is getting cleaned up and revamped. I'm taking a bunch of the stuff that's there. I'm chopping into smaller shorts for you. Besides that, I'm cleaning up the Midnight Matinee, which is my movie review podcast. So you can go check that out. We did the entire MCU. We did the one-shots that are on there. I have a few extra episodes that are movie-related. And since I'm the gamer, I started off with some movies that were game-related, like Sonic and Uncharted. So you're going to want to go check all that stuff out. You're going to want to go follow me on the TikTok, because on TikTok, not only do I give you a bunch of highlight clips and funny moments from my streams and stuff like that, I also give you shit that happens in life that's funny when I got my camera out. I give you stuff that I'm reacting to on the fly if I'm just scrolling on the socials. So there's tons of stuff to go get all of your fix of the Worst Damn Gamer. And no matter what social media platform you're on, if I start to see you supporting me there, I'm going to start doing more content there. And I am there at everywhere you go, at Worst Damn Gamer ever. Everywhere. Go get it. Hit the bell.
He's not lying. So go check out all of his awesome, amazing content. He does a lot of motivational stuff as well. Not always just the comedy and the gaming stuff.
I wasn't going to say nothing, but I want them to have fucking, some trinkets, some little things that are like, oh shit, look at this guy.
Here's the thing though. The reason I'm pointing out the motivational thing, besides the fact that I have the whole, the mental health ribbon right over here, which I'm always going to keep up with. That's super important to me. But it's because people need that motivation. People need that laugh, that I mean, yes, they need the laughter. That's what really pulls them in. But that deep stuff to where it's just like where you get your, you know what you do.
Yeah, hell yeah.
People need that.
Bro, and again, it's not just for you because it's for me. I'm helping you, helping me, helping you. You feel me?
Boom.
It just keeps going. It's the circle. It's the circle
of jerks.
If you got an open mind, there's gonna be things that are said. There are gonna be inspirational quotes. There are gonna be pieces of content made just for you. If you're down, if you're out, if you feel stuck, things. I'm telling you, hit the bell, ring that shit with me because it's coming. You're gonna want to be a part of it, and you're gonna want to follow and help me build this community. Also, you're gonna get left behind. I'm just telling you right now.
It's not even that, too. I mean, sometimes you could be in a good mood and watching it and just like, you know what? I know someone needs to hear this.
And send it. Share it.
Boom. Like with stuff like that. So, yeah, definitely go check out Worst Damn Gamer.
So, you know what? This is why I mess with this guy. You know what? So-and-so today told me such and such situation was happening on. Share.
I'm pinning that one. See, honestly, Dadpool, that's a huge reason what really, really drives me to keep doing this. Like, yes, I love doing this content. I don't care if there's no one watching or if there's a million people watching. I really love doing this type of stuff. It's fun. But when I get people like you in here and everyone else that comes in here and just communicates with us for one, so we know you're here, we know you're having a good time, and then to just give us ideas, all that other stuff, really appreciate that. Love you for it, man. And I just, like I said, this is like, yeah, it's a great escape from reality, which I try to do that.
It's weird. It's an escape for us and it's an escape for you, but it's at the same time it's really us coming together. It's not an escape for anything. It's really us connecting.
You know what it is? I think it's more of a connecting. You know what? Now that you mention it, it's more of a connecting with reality. The reason why I want to say this is because it's connecting with your reality of what you enjoy. You're here because you enjoy horror. You're not necessarily here because you like this movie. You might like the movie. I'm not saying you don't, but you're here because you enjoy horror and you enjoy the conversations here, which I greatly appreciate you all for that. And I hope you keep coming here and telling your friends, your family, your bosses, your siblings, your sisters, your wives, your ex-wives, people you like, people you love, people you hate. Just let them know about Sturdy. That's all. Horror with Sir Sturdy. Come check us out. But no, I really just enjoy this. Like it's yes, like Chris was saying, it's an escape, it's a getaway for us. But I say the reality portion of it because it's like, again, this is our reality. This is what we enjoy doing. I love talking horror movies. I've been doing this since I was 5 years old, 4 or 5 years old, watching these movies and talking about them. Now I get to talk about it with
the world.
Thank you. I was trying to think of how to word it, but I was like, you know what? Technically, with the world, like around the world. I mean, Dove is all the way in Australia, so boom, that right there. I mean, upstate New York, Dadpool. What state are you in? You don't have to say the city and all that, but just like, what state are you in? If you don't mind sharing that with us, just to kind of give that, which I think is just dope. Which I think is dope, and I love doing this. I love doing this stuff like this. This gets me up. This keeps me going. Yes,
Listen.
the family stuff is unspoken, but this stuff right here, it's this for me. Like my passions, what I'm realizing with the hobbies and the passions I have, it's this type of stuff with the podcasting all across the board, the movies and all that great stuff, and drag racing, Lebanon Valley Dragway, bringing my 14-second car down there, 15-second car down there, time with family, and just being there at the track, being in that atmosphere. It's like I'm the most comfortable in doing this at the track. Of course, again, the family stuff, that's a given. The people that I'm personal thing, that's a given. So I don't even speak on that. But just those type of things are like, I feel like I'm right at home. Obviously, I'm physically at home now, but you guys, you know what the hell I'm talking about. Physically like a podcast anywhere. It's just dope.
Listen, all I know is everybody who's been coming through to these podcasts, I greatly appreciate you. If you check out any of our content or any of the people on the Z Network or anybody that you like, if you share it, we greatly appreciate you. If you come and you get down on our socials, we greatly appreciate you. We are just looking for more and more people to talk to and get down with and spread positivity while talking about our interests, while having a good time doing what we just want to do, which is be human. Just be human and enjoy each other and have a good time and stop all the bullshit with everything else that's going on in the world.
Oh yeah.
And on top of that,
the color
we
green.
like dropping bombs on you. So with this here, Sturdy doesn't realize just how much Dominic Toretto is in him.
Oh my God.
He said he loves family. How many times in that little speech? He loved being at the racetrack. How many times in that speech?
Listen, man.
Listen, Sturdy Toretto.
I don't accept that because I can read. That's one. I can have more than 6 lines. You give me a script, I'll kill it. That's one. And I have my hair.
You're working too hard. All he has to say is, "I am Groot."
That is true. That's because they were like, all right, we want him to be in this Marvel movie, but what can we do? And you're just like, Honestly, man, I don't even remember what's coming out the rest of this year besides Insidious. I'll say this. Insidious, if Conjuring's coming out this year, Conjuring and The Exorcist that's coming out in October. Actually, I believe it's coming out October 13th.
You know what?
But if the Conjuring's dropping.
This right here, we're going to do a little piece of content for you guys based on what movies are dropping and let you know what we're excited for. Thank you, Sir Dove. Thank you.
Yes, that'll be coming up soon. Very soon. Oh, is that coming out this year too? Yeah, I want to see that. I know a lot of people are tired of the Saw movies.
There's another Saw movie?
Saw X. I'm here for it. I want to see that shit in theaters.
Saw
I'm here for
it.
it.
Damn.
And then, oh yes, Five Nights at Freddy's.
No way.
Yes. I think I did a TikTok on this.
Wait, is that going to be animated?
I hope so.
Or live action?
Oh shoot, live. But they'd be like puppets then, wouldn't they?
Because there's a person getting chased, right?
I don't know. I've never played the games. I don't know anything about the games. I'm excited about this for 2 reasons. One, because again, I say this all the time. I love that children are getting into horror, kids getting into horror. I don't know how old that game ranges for, but either way, if it's for 8, if it's for 10, whatever it is, that counts.
When that game first came out, I seen grown men cry on YouTube playing that game.
Really? I may have to check the game. Maybe I'll check out some trailers and kind of see, because I have a lot of games and shit that most anticipated.
And then when they did it in VR, bro.
Live action Blumhouse. Okay, Blumhouse is making it.
Live action Five Nights at Freddy. So that's gonna be kind of like the Banana Splits horror movie. I think. Hopefully better. Of course, but yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm not mad at now. My thing is it going to be, because Blumhouse is doing it, is it going to be R or is it going to be PG? I'm hoping it's at the very least PG-13.
No, it's got to be R. That's got to be R.
Because the reason why I'm saying this, because I don't know the age range for that game. For, you know what I mean? Like, what's the rating for that game for the age? If that's what they do on games, right? Or they do matured and all that other stuff. Yeah.
This thing gotta be fucking.
Yeah.
Gotta be.
October 13th, if I'm not mistaken. It's supposed to come out October 13th.
Where is the rating? Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is not a kid's game, my guy.
Let's see.
It's rated 12 and up. Oh, wait, what?
See, so yeah. 12 and up. That's October 13th, 2023. I have to show you guys right now.
Damn. I was just looking at that too.
Me? Are you talking to me or Worse Damn? Because he games a lot too.
Yeah, it's T for teen, I think. I could have sworn that shit was M. What did he say, brother?
Dove's review said, "Bro, you and I have to stream. Been seeing you stream games. Get that shit on me." Yeah, man. I don't know if it's to me or to Worse Damn, but shit.
Either way, what you want, bro? You want the smoke?
Yeah. But again, link up with Worse Damn too, because he games more than I think he games more than I do, honestly. Me, I'm mostly just the weekends.
And he plays a lot of horror games.
Unless I'm like if I have the day off from work, yeah. Which I'm gonna bring that back eventually, the old school games when I got a chance, or maybe some of my late night gaming might be some old school games, but we can all still chat in the Discord, which I need to work on that before the weekend.
I've been eyeing that Switch, man. I've been eyeing a Switch. I want me some Mario Kart or something. I might fucking literally just throw on the fucking N64, the GameCube that's right here.
Yeah, and freaking get the hookups to stream it.
Nah. I'll just throw my phone on or something.
Or that. Or that.
Sideways.
But shit, man. Shit, we're gonna have some fun stuff coming up. We're gonna have some fun stuff. Yeah, we watched and reviewed this. I had a rough time. I had a rough time. You guys,
we loved it.
Don't put we. The sturdy isn't in that we. I think it was
me and James had a good time with it.
I just can't. I'm telling you guys, I just can't. Yeah, man, it's so freaking fun. Like that's another reason why I brought my show to, well, the live reviews instead of doing the pre-show, pre-record, then dropping the audio, which I still do drop the audio. So the audio for this, for those of you that don't know, the audio for this, when I do my lives, the audio comes out the week after the day of the show. So this one will be out next Tuesday, which it'll come out midnight Tuesday, and Thursday is midnight Thursday. Same with Saturdays. I know I do my show midnight Saturday, like midnight-ish or later, but the audio for the past, boom.
Yeah.
Not yet. I'm actually going to see that this weekend, and
no, not yet.
I cannot wait. Supposed to be seeing that hopefully Saturday. The Blackening? Liz?
No, who said that? Oh, hi, Liz. Just wanted to say hi.
Hello, Liz.
Yeah, I did not see it yet.
Yeah, it just came out this past weekend, but I'm going to see it this weekend. If all goes good, I'm going to see it this weekend for sure. And I can't freaking wait. I'm excited for it. I may, because it's season 4 of Stranger Things and we didn't start it yet, I may even push Stranger Things back a week and go see The Blackening Friday when I get out of work.
Nice.
Friday night. Maybe I'll do that. Talk to the wife and do that. She wouldn't be mad at that because we also wanted to see The Flash kind of this weekend.
Okay.
Actually, because of the homie Mick Manhattan,
I was gonna say
on the Scene Snobs, called me out Friday and was like, "Sturdy, I challenge you to go see The Flash." And I know why. I'm not going to spoil why, but I know why. But I'm going to try to give the screen the finger and take a picture of it. But yeah. So let's, you guys will see, because that's when you may get a spoiler, or maybe it'll be a Popcorn and Pints Patreon Popcorn and Pints Patreon. Maybe that's where we'll do certain spoilers and things for certain movies that are out in theaters. Is drop, like if we do a funny picture or whatever, somehow if I can pull this off, that's where I'm going to put it.
Nice.
Yeah, I seen Renfield, and again, Nicolas Cage, man, and I had to see it in the theater. I cannot stand him. Like seeing his face, hearing his voice just pissed me off.
You enjoyed the movie though?
I think I gave it like a 5 or a 6. I don't remember what I gave the movie. Because he wasn't in the whole movie. Like he wasn't in it a lot, but it was like when he was in it, it was just like, fuck. Just took all the air out of the room.
It's so weird. What did he do to you in another life or something?
We just have beef. Can't stand each other. That's all. Well, I know I can't stand him. He probably.
He said, "Please don't." He said, "Just pure nostalgia."
The thing is Dub, is I'm a man of my word, and I gave Mick Manhattan over on the Scene Snobs, which is another awesome content creator that you guys should go check out if you haven't. The Scene Snobs everywhere. Amazing content creators over there. Check them out. But on his morning show on Friday, he was like, "Sturdy, I challenge you to go see The Flash." And I can't say no. I you know what I mean? I mean, there is some challenges I'll say no to, but if it's something like going to the movies, you know what I mean? If it's around me, I got to do it. So I'm going to do it. No, I can say no to that. I did that twice already. That's a no.
Let's do a third one. I haven't done one yet.
That's fine. We're going to,
I'll tell you what, if you do another one, I'll do 3 at once.
No, I can't do it again. I can't do it again. And on top of that, I don't want to.
I'll take the GoPro with me so that when I end up in the hospital, we can make sure we make it an episode.
I don't want you to, I was gonna say I don't want you to get that tore up because the one chip might you know, you might have a rough time with that. Which again, that chip that he did just pull up, that's still we still want to get more people together. All right, so listen to this, Dadpool. I'm done with the spicy stuff. I retired a second time, but when James comes back,
woo!
We could talk to him about it because he actually has the Death Nut thing. I think he has like a set of 3 for him and his brother or brothers or whatever.
He's got the Death Nut and the gummy.
The Nitro gummy. But if he can't do stuff with his brother, maybe we can get you guys on a live together and kind of do some fun thing and have it to where I'll host it. And with Restream, like I could set it up so like it can be on your YouTube channel. So you could also use it as your own content as well because you're gonna be on there eating the chip or eating the Death Nut or whatever. If you wanted to do that, I'll try to get it connected. From what I understand, I think it's like 3 different levels of heat. It could be more. I'm not sure, but it's a few different levels of heat with the peanuts. And yeah, they get hot.
Yeah, I forget what the Scovilles is that it goes up to, but I want to say it's like 2 million or some shit like that.
Something crazy. I forgot.
This one here is a Reaper pepper and Scorpion pepper.
Oh yeah, that's a Reaper. There's the Reaper, Scorpion. That it's. You'll see, man. You'll see. Which again, going back to that chip. So we have a little group going. I'm gonna get with these guys again and talk to them.
Oh shit, dude! It expires July 22nd. That means I got a month. We're doing this. Get Jason or whoever for your the Scene Snob buddy. Let's get somebody. Let's get it.
You can have it after that date, but okay, if you want to have it before then, we'll try to get something together before then. It has to be quick. Like we'll figure something out. Even
That's like 35 days. It's literally like a month.
Okay.
What's today's date? The 20th? Yeah, it's like 34 days.
But the thing is the timing and everything. We'll see. We got to see. But this is gonna be fun. I can't wait to have it happen. I'll tell you what. The receiving end of it, the ones actually doing it, it's not the best. Not in my opinion.
Go back and watch that episode.
There's 2 of them, and then being on the other end of watching the live, I haven't got to do that yet. But I can't wait to do that. I cannot wait to host that and laugh and have a great freaking time cracking jokes, all this other stuff while their mouths are on fire. And I hope they all keep the camera on.
We got to pin those somewhere, highlight those for people so like they can easily get to those. That, the Blood Lake and the Weed Wolf and
Yeah. Talking about Death Valley, I enjoy the creature design where the lighting was good. Light wasn't good. Yeah.
And that's the thing, they missed the mark on so many areas that you can't help but give it kind of a lower rating.
I'm gonna say from experience, man, I would watch this movie again before I eat one of them fucking chips, man. That was bad. And I listen, here's the thing though, because I know somebody that, you know, the few fans that Sturdy does have that I love, every single one of you. But someone's gonna make a clip of this and say, listen, Sturdy, you're over here talking all this shit, how you're never doing the chip again, this, that, and the third. You'd watch this movie before you eat another chip. Now, I'm gonna say this: future Sturdy, if he does it, don't put the Sturdy right here in the present. That's two different Sturdys. That's two different Sturdys. I'm not the same we're not the same every day. We all change every single day. I'm not saying I'm gonna do it, but if there's for whatever reason let's say non-financial, because financial reasons, if it's enough money, I'm gonna eat another chip. Finances won't. A lot of money won't make me do anything, but it would make me eat another chip. I'm not gonna lie to you. But no, what I'm getting at is it could be something down the road. Who knows what it'll be down the road? That could happen. I'm trying to steer away from it, but I know how I am at times. And what makes it even worse, it's not even peer pressure because I do it to myself. So as of right now, Sturdy is done with the hot stuff. Done. Completely done. But I'm just saying. I'm retired. Not like Brett Favre, more like Brady. Brady retired once, came back once, and then he's done. Brett Favre was like back and forth, I can't do all that. I can't do that. It's not good for you guys. It's not good for me. Nice. But I will say this was a great episode. This was a fun time with you guys. Dove, Dadpool, Liz, thank you guys so much for your comments. Thank you guys so much. Anybody else who's in here that's watching, maybe you're being quiet. Don't be shy the next time. Have some fun. Have some fun with us. And yes, again, I do plan on seeing The Blackening this weekend. And if I do, be ready for a Sturdy review. I get a chance to see those. And hope I get to run. Hope I get to race on Sunday. And be on the lookout for some videos of me in the car now. Because, yeah, those are going to be on my YouTube channel and their own playlist. I know what you're thinking. It's not horror related. But listen, the stuff that I do is going to be in one spot. It's going to be in I'm going to make it easier for you. It'll be right on I won't put it on my Facebook and all that. It'll be on my YouTube channel. You go to my YouTube channel, go to that playlist, you'll get the drag racing and all that other fun stuff.
Yo, I just got an idea. We're going to put a smoke machine in the car. We're going to get Sturdy Bones and put them in the car. We're going to put some red lights in the car, and we're going to make it horror themed.
I would bring Sturdy Bones, just buckle him up in the front seat, the passenger side. I could do that. I could do that. Maybe I will bring him with me. See if he's awake. When I get
tie him to the hood.
The set design looks cheap. I understand these films aren't made in the biggest budget, but you can at least have something good production value. I know how hard this shit is to pull off being a creator.
Yeah. It just comes down to budget.
On the other hand, very generic. Yeah, exactly. Like the creature did look cool, but this would be
mostly comedy
for The Blackening, and I'm fine with that. That's what I'm kind of expecting. I'm kind of being the simple, funny, cheesy, stereotypical thing, but I'm gonna laugh my ass off. I'm gonna get high, and I'm gonna watch that movie and laugh my fucking black ass off.
Nice.
And I'll see what things I may have done. Maybe. We'll see. But I can't wait to see that. But again, guys, ladies, gentlemen, everybody, people, whatever you want to be called, people, thank you guys so much for joining this stream. Thank you guys so much for joining this episode. No. You're good, man. You're good because we were just having all different conversations. And for once, I kept up with them all.
Yeah,
and
seriously.
Myself. So keep it going, man. Keep it going. We love it. But yeah, we are gonna wrap this one up though, guys. I greatly appreciate each and every single one of you that come in here. If you come in once and leave, I appreciate you. If you come in and stay, anybody who's just tapped in just for even half a second, I appreciate you because you at least tried. Have a great night, every single person in here. And if your content creators in here, let's follow each other. Let's all show each other some love. Follow Worst Damn Gamer. Follow everybody on the Z Network. Dove, Dadpool, Liz. If you create content, let us know and follow Liz. If not, leave her alone. But Worst Damn, y'all let them know one more time where you can tell them. Where you can tell them where they can find you. My fault.
Literally everywhere at Worst Damn Gamer ever. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, Kick. If you're watching this, if you're hearing this, you already know. So tell somebody else.
Yeah. And for me, yes, the links are in the description, but you can go to HORRORWITHSIR.STURDY.com to get all of my links. The only link you won't get right now until I update it is the Facebook group, which I may do that once I log off of here really quick. We'll see how I feel. But yeah, go to HORRORWITHSIR.STURDY.com. You'll get all of my links. And don't forget to check us out on Popcorn and Pints.
Yeah.
Check out the whole entire Z Network. Yeah. And again, you guys have a great, amazing.
I just want to get off the corner. Just come follow and subscribe.
This right here,
I just want to stop pulling, my leg out and showing it late night.
He doesn't.
God, I'm so sore.
But this is this is dope. This is dope.
Worst Batman in a few minutes.
Worst day, or no, he's so earlier in the episode, Dadpool was asking him if he's going to be streaming.
Gotcha.
Streaming Batman. So I love this. This is beautiful.
Wait, who's streaming Batman?
Dove's movie reviews.
Oh shit. Where?
Probably on his YouTube channel. The game he's talking about.
Oh, gotcha. Arkham.
Worst Damn, go give him a follow, and then you can follow, and then you can follow him right after Dove's. But it's Worst Damn Gamer.
I did it. No, I did the other day. The other day.
Arkham Knight.
Yeah, buddy.
So there we go. Get these connections going, guys. Let's all support each other. Let's all help each other grow because it's all what we're trying to do. And we all love doing this and supporting each other. So let's keep it going. You guys have a great night. I'll see you in your nightmares. Peace.